What's up, y'all? N.W.J, the world's most dangerous boxing platform. I know you've heard by now that the Dillian White Anthony Joshua fight has been canceled due to Dillian White, or as I said on my main platform, the J. Roos theory, Dillian White lines. White has tested suspect by VADA testing. The fight is off. Unlike a lot of people, I was looking forward to this fight because I thought it would bring the aggression back out of AJ. Now we'll never know unless somehow Dillian can clear his name. From what I understand, this is the third time he's tested suspect for banned substances. 2012, then against Oscar Rivas, where he later cleared his name. But I just find it odd. If you're not taking anything crazy, why do you keep testing positive, man? Especially at this level of the sport. You would think, being a professional fighter, that you'd be totally aware of everything you're putting in your system, especially when you've already tested positive, especially when you're 1 week out from the fight. I'm sure you were looking forward to the payday you were going to get and what you were going to spend the money on. Now all those plans are canceled. So I hope he can clear his name, but it just seems odd that if you're not doing anything, then why are you testing positive? Like I said on the J. Roos theory, I said Anthony Joshua probably has the best physique in boxing in the heavyweight division, and he hasn't tested positive for anything. You might think he knows how to work around it. Well, wherever the case is, he's not testing positive. Dillian White is. Dillian White needs to get himself sorted out. It's not a good look because, for one, you haven't looked good in your last couple fights. So it seems like you would probably look for something to enhance or make you think you're enhancing your abilities in the ring by taking some type of substance. But what's that going to do for your chin? When you get cracked on the chin, what's going to happen? I'm just, man, dude, I was looking forward to this fight. And what's crazy is I was watching Seconds Out, shout out to them, and they did an interview with David Haye, and David Haye said Derek Chisora told him about a couple weeks ago that Dillian White would test positive. And so it's like Chisora was getting ready to step in to fight AJ. He's got the same team, from what I understand, that he had when he was going to face Alexander Usyk, and he wants to step in there. I'd rather see Chisora. Chisora was scheduled to be on the undercard against Gerald Washington, and there were some talks that Gerald Washington was going to step in and fight AJ, but Gerald Washington is a big guy. He gave Deontay problems until he was stopped, but he just doesn't have that pop. I wanted to see AJ fight Dillian because I felt that it would bring that aggression out of him that he once showed. Now we won't know. And Chisora and Joshua are kind of friends, so I don't want to see any, like Roy Jones, Mike Tyson exhibition stuff where it's just like pity pat. No, we want to see a real fight. Andy Ruiz says make the fight happen. He would like to have the trilogy, but at the same time, Joshua should have kind of a tune-up fight because he's had the toughest resume in heavyweight boxing, and you don't want to mess things up before a potential fight with Deontay Wilder, which should be later on this year. So, kind of an easy fight, but not too easy. And it's just crazy, man. Boxing has a good week. Last week with Terrence Crawford versus Spence. We got Jake Paul and Diaz tonight. I hope Diaz hands Jake Paul his jaw. Just not a Jake Paul guy. I don't like how he acts inside of the ring or outside of the ring. Outside the ring mainly. But that's off topic. Dillian White, get yourself sorted out. If you feel you have to cheat to compete with the big boys, then it's time to jet, man. It's time to pack up your bags, put your jetpack on, and make like Boba Fett and fly off, man, because we don't need it, man. What about the people that paid their money? Now they have to potentially go see a fight they don't want to see? What if Chisora Washington becomes the main event? They didn't pay for that. They paid for Joshua versus White 2. On J. Roos platform, I messed up and said Joshua versus White 3. Nah, 2. We may never get 2, so how are we going to get 3? Anyway, it's N.W.J, the world's most dangerous boxing platform. Make sure to comment, share, subscribe. Let's make sure this page takes off. Like what? Like a car with the brakes off. Dillian, get yourself sorted out, homie. You know what I mean?